deep personal truth on why you keep attracting the same energy into your life. I'm gonna be honest with you. Something is unfinished, and something is unhealed. Because if you keep attracting the same energy into your life that you outgrown, that you evolved from, right? And it's still coming back, the universe is trying to tell you that you need to either rise your vibration so that energy can fall off, or you need to finish the business because it's still tendency and unhealed wounds that you haven't faced, which is probably most likely your shadow. That's why people do shadow work, so you can sit in it and see it for what it is. Don't judge it because it's coming from you. It's possible to heal those shadows, so do not get overthinking, and it's normal, okay? If you keep having the same energy coming towards you, and here's some example. Maybe you had a friend group that was negative, toxic, right? You left that friend group, but you left that friend group with unhealed wounds. You left that friend group with regret. You probably left that friend group feeling like you missing out on something beautiful. And then you found yourself entering in a new friend group that is the same way. And looks can be deceiving. But you found yourself entering in a different friend group, but that carries the same energy from your past friend group. And this don't even have to be friend group. This could be anything in your life, any aspect of your life. This can be a specific person instead of a friend group. This can be an environment. This can be an emotional feeling that ain't going away. You know what I'm saying? If this is happening to you, you have to do the shadow work. There's no reason why while you're receiving something that you outgrown, there's no reason why you're still in an emotional connection with negative and you is trying to feel the positive. There's no reason. And in this video, I will be teaching you on how you can get rid of it, get rid of the old story, and start your new life. And this is 100% blunt, no sugarcoating in this video. You will get the real tea and the real deal. Get rid of it. Number one, gotta mention the unconscious thinking patterns. What do you feel like internally? How do you feel about yourself internally? You might think, oh, I'm nice looking, I'm amazing. You might think that, but it goes deeper than just looks and physical. Looks again can be deceiving. Remember what I said. Don't be like, oh, my life is good because I look good. My life is good because, do you actually feel good about yourself? Because if you really feel good about yourself to the highest potential, you protect yourself from negative energy, like cleansing yourself with stage. Recommend that. Or just isolating and learning how to meditate and learning how to meditation can help you really see the unconscious thoughts that's in autopilot. You're not going to catch them thoughts by asking yourself right away, what is some negative things that I'm thinking about myself that I need to relearn and unlearn and heal, right? You're gonna have to actually sit in it and let it like rise up, because they're probably buried in your subconscious mind. Maybe you think this is really reality. The whole time is a story you wrote that you just need to shift. You know what I'm saying? So you really gotta like meditate and like let it rise up on its own. You can't force it. You gotta let it rise up because it will rise up. And once you realize it, you might be like, I thought I healed this. I thought this was done with. You suppressed it. You suppressed it. You didn't heal it. You suppressed it. That's why it's rising back up. Now, the best thing you can do, and I like highly recommend this, again, shadow work. It literally helps you with all of those traumas and internal things you suppress, not even realize it unconsciously, and it helps. Number two is rising your vibration, because the thing is, if you're attracting people that is in a lower vibration state, then that means it's something in you that you need to look at. Not them. You need to look at yourself, because you attracted them towards you. So at the end of the day, it's not about looking in their realm, it's about looking in your realm, seeing, okay, if I attract these people towards me and I keep attracting the same energies even though I don't want to, what is it in me that I need to rise, let go, so that way I can attract better energy into my realm? That's what you need to ask yourself. And you don't need to just ask yourself this and skip past the question or just give it a quick answer. You need to actually sit in this emotional feeling, and you need to sit in that crescent for a few moments and just really feel deep about what you need to do so your vibration can rise, so that way those negative energies can fall off. Now, most of the time in this universe, everything is energy. Okay, scientifically proven that everything is literally energy. Energy don't die. Energy do not die. They get reborn, get reshaped, but it don't die. That's the purpose of this video, is to realize if everything is energy, and if your energy is rising at a high frequency, right? It's rising really high. The people that rise right here ain't gonna be able to reach you. Period. Point blank. So if they can't reach you, if you up here and they down here, they ain't gonna be able to reach you or even interrupt your vibration because you rising too high, right? So to obviously know this, if people coming into your realm that's negative in your vibration, in your mind, you might feel like you have high vibration, but you're still attracting negative vibration, then there's something inside of you that you need to look back at, because these people are coming in your room, and they're only coming in your room because the vibration is in alignment for them to enter. If you do not want these negative vibrations coming up, you got to rise your vibration. You could do this through chakra healing, your root chakra right here, your heart chakra, throat chakra, and your crown chakra. I say chakra healing because it's like sometimes a lot of your chakras can be unbalanced. So a lot of y'all got unbalanced chakras, especially the people that don't believe in chakras, that don't believe in this stuff. Your stuff is unbalanced. So if you're spiritually aware, okay, you could be one step ahead and you could just start learning how to balance your chakras. This is something that's not going to happen overnight. This is over time. And over time, the more you do it, you will see progress. The more you do it, the more you do it, the more progress you will see. You can also rise your vibrations just do listening to frequency tunes on YouTube, on the internet, and actually listening to it and just sitting still in stillness and just consuming it inside of you. This way, you can, this is a little easier, and it can also enhance your mood depending on what frequency you're listening to. So this is actually helpful if you just want to make sure them energies do not reach you, because they won't reach you if your vibration is rising high, period, point blank. Number three, like I said, gotta rewrite the story. Rewrite the story meaning there's something that your unconscious is replaying, a story that is replaying. And I say you're unconscious because you're not actually aware of it. You're not aware of it. You will be impressed and shocked on how much stories that your unconscious replays, and you're not even aware of it till you actually sit into your internal self and decide to actually become aware of it, literally. So you need to rewrite the story. Everything in your mind is a story, okay? This is how you can rewrite it easier, when you realize everything in your mind is a story. The people that you interact with, you have a story on them. You have a story on them. The life you're living and how you feel about it is another story. The way you feel about money and people And how you feel about them is another story you tell yourself. Everything is a story. Some stories get carried from childhood, from generation curse, that can enter into your adulthood, that you need to, you know what I'm saying, you got to rewrite the story on that too, because most of the time we think that our mind is always right or somewhere close to being on point. And I'm gonna just tell you that right now is not always true. It's just we feel like it's right because we replay that story so much in our mind. We is actually living in that life, so we can confirm that this is true. Like when people be like, it's hard to attract money, they keep replaying that in their mind. So when they actually try to get money, it's actually hard because they actually is in that story because they replayed it so much without even realizing it. But once you rewrite the story around you, everything will start shifting for you once you rewrite the story. Now, as I'm getting deeper in this video, I want to acknowledge that rewriting the story is not as hard as it seems, because I know getting in the unconscious might seem hard, because it's like if it's in the unconscious, then how the hell am I supposed to get in there if, you know, it's in the unconscious, I'm not aware of it. You can really rewrite the story just by getting a piece of paper and a pencil and just write down a whole new perspective on what you wish things was like. If you was rich, you won't be saying it's hard to attract money. You would be like, I always attract money. I have money flows to me so easily. You would say that instead of that. So to enter into the new timeline that you want to be in, where you're attracting better people, better energy, just a better life overall, you have to just rewrite that story, and you have to feel the vibration. Feel those emotions of excitement, love, gratitude. Feel those good emotions rise while you're writing. The pencil could be shaking a little bit, and you writing your story, you like, thank you, universe. I attracted so much money. I just launched my new business out, and it's getting so many interactions. I am feeling better. I'm having more and better people coming up to me. They match my energy is better. They're more in alignment. They're more better people to hang out with overall. Okay, so this can help you rewrite the story. What you will want to do, so this won't just be something you do and then you never look back at it again. This is not the purpose of the video. What you want to do after you write down the story and feel those good emotions, you want to like repeat this to yourself every single day. You can repeat it right when you wake up, right before you go to sleep, during the day, when you just have the urge to, right? This way, when you repeat it to yourself, you will start being more familiar with it. More familiar, like you're being with it, and your unconscious mind will just start thinking about it. Because the unconscious literally thinks about what it been repeated to. So whatever been repeated, that's what the unconscious think about. So if you keep repeating what you wrote on that paper, then you're going to naturally think about it without having to force yourself to. And this makes it better because now you know for sure the old story is getting deleted and a new story is coming into play. You know for sure now. Number 4, which is my favorite one. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like we all should acknowledge subliminals. Okay, we gotta acknowledge subliminals. Now, I'm not gonna acknowledge all of them because some of them be fake. I ain't gonna lie, but the ones that is realistic and the ones that actually are real subliminals, you can make your own subliminals too if you feel like you're interacting with a fake subliminal, and if you don't really trust these subliminals on the internet, you can make your own one. And literally, they're not hard to make. All you gotta do is like relap. But subliminals, for the people that don't know what subliminals are, they're basically like a song that you're listening to, but like it's something in the background, like a layer of like affirmations, like positive affirmations. It's like a layer of positive affirmations, and they're basically interacting with your unconscious mind or your subconscious mind without even you being aware of it. So you could be doing the dishes, you could be playing with your friends, you could have some headphones on, and you could just listen to the subliminal, and it's basically interacting with your unconscious or subconscious mind, which is really important, especially if you want to like, because everything is happening from up here, y'all. I want y'all to realize that, like, when you attract negative energies and stuff like that, always look up here, because literally the unconscious and subconscious is always bringing and attracting things towards you. Like before you wake up, your mind is thinking about what it's about to do when it's opening, when you open your eyes. Like your mind is a step ahead of you 24/7. And the thing is, since you're in the mind, you're in autopilot with it. You don't gotta be autopilot with it. You can lead it, and it's possible to lead your mind, but you gotta actually get in tune with it. So subliminals can work because it will talk to your unsubconscious mind, and it will like rewrite the story. You might have a negative thought, like an insecure thought, right? If you listen to subliminals that can rise self-esteem and stuff that makes you feel better, it will literally, over time, the more you listen to subliminal, the more you'll feel more confident in your skin, confident in other things. They got infinite subliminals for different aspects of life, literally, that you can listen to. And number 5 is literally so important when it comes down to you like repeating cycles. Unfinished business. I say unfinished business for number 5 is because if it's unfinished business, that means there's something you have to do to finish it. You can finish it by healing it. By healing it. You don't gotta suppress it. You can heal it. You can actually heal it. I think this is similar to number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. It's similar, okay? But you can heal it. Unfinished business is literally just, you gotta finish what's coming towards you. Maybe those negative energies that's interacting with you, maybe you just need to make a blockage where they can't interact with you. You need to do something. You can finish it however you want to finish it. I'm not going to tell you specifically on how you can finish it. You can finish it on however you want to finish it. But you got to either put some blockages up, you got to either heal it, you got to either forgive it, you got to something. Because it's coming back up for a reason, because it haven't gotten the treatment it needed yet. You know what I'm saying? So that's this unfinished business that you got to decide up on what you want to do with it. Now listen, there's many infinite ways to heal and to stop those negative energies interacting with you. It's infinite ways. This is not the only way. Number 5 ain't the only way. Number 2, I said, is not the only way to do it. There are so many other ways. You gotta actually be willing to do your own research and learn how to go in depth with your mind. You can't be scared of facing your darkest shadows. A lot of y'all scared too, and I get it, because it's not something it's not something talked about as much. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta face the fear and you gotta let it go. Period. This is it for the video. If you want more videos like this, all you gotta do is like and subscribe and comment below. If you want me to do a tarot reading on you, all you gotta do is check my bio and hit me up. See you on the next video.